time has finally come. After years of preparation and decades since the last mission that took humans this far, in under an hour, the most powerful rocket ever built will be lighting up the sky. Artemis II, the countdown is on. Welcome to the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's stream, where for the first time in most of our lifetimes, humans will be leaving low Earth orbit and heading back to the moon. Welcome everyone to the stream. We've got 1,000 people in here already. This is crazy. Hope everyone is having a good evening. We have our live camera there at the top of the launch pad over in Kennedy Space Center, Florida. And yeah, 52 minutes and 52 seconds in just under an hour. NASA will launch Artemis II, the first crewed lunar mission since Apollo 17, which was on December 7th, 1972. Appreciate all of the new followers today. I mean, it's been a crazy day already, and we haven't even done the live stream. We'll be getting some live news as it comes in. I'm just getting my sources up on here. Launch is approximately 11:24 p.m. GMT. Well, BST, because the clocks changed last week. But yeah, UK time 11:24 p.m. That is correct. But yeah, tonight it's going to be a very historical night, and I hope you guys are all excited as much as I am. We got just over 100 viewers on YouTube, I'm pretty sure, and on TikTok 1.3k, so I do appreciate everyone being here tonight. Yes, that is a live camera on the top of your screen there as well, and then the countdown is there as well. We'll go over some of the key things in a moment here. I'll be giving you guys some of the information on tonight's launch as we get closer to the time. I do appreciate the gifts as well. Everyone sending those roses there, appreciate that. But yeah, we've got 4 crew members on board today, and I'll be telling you a little bit about those people as well. Okay. Explain why my alarms didn't go off. Yes. Okay, perfect. So yeah, let's give you guys a bit of rundown on the crew today. I do have some photos. Okay, so this is the first crew member on the mission today. It is Commander Reed Wiseman. He is a 27-year Navy veteran. And also, he was on the International Space Station for 165 days in total. So that is the first crew member here. And second crew member is pilot Victor Glover. He is also US Navy captain and was on the International Space Station for Expedition 6465. What's the weather like? Actually, yeah, I will be showing you guys some of the weather conditions around the Kennedy Space Center soon. We'll get a little weather report up as well. That will be good. Third crew member, Christina Cook. She served as flight engineer on the International Space Station Expedition 5960-61. She actually set the record for the longest single space flight by a woman, with a total of 328 days in space, which is crazy. She also participated in the first all-female spacewalk. So some interesting things there. And then the final, last but not least, crew member is Mission Specialist Jeremy Hansen. He is actually from the Canadian Space Agency, as you can see here. So he is from the Canadian Space Agency, and that actually means for the first time in history, someone from outside the US and NASA will be flying to the moon. There's a lot of historical things happening tonight. He was actually a fighter pilot in the Royal Canadian Air Force. And this mission is actually going to be his first space flight. So going straight into the deep end. So they are the 4 crew members for today's Artemis II mission. Thank you for the new followers, guys. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm going to put this over here so I can also get this up. Okay, perfect. I'm going to pause that just so it doesn't take up a load of resources. Yes, guys, make sure you do join the Discord as well. Discord in the link in my bio on TikTok or the description on the YouTube stream, or Patrick has just put it in the chat as well. Oh, so someone in the chat said, Steamy, I'm in Orlando on holiday at Universal. Actually, I'm going to Orlando in September, so hope you're enjoying your trip. It is nice in Orlando. Don't know where to get a good viewing point. To be honest, I'm not too sure. I did see a rocket when I went to Florida a few years ago, but I was actually at the space station. I'm not sure. I guess on Google, if you search up Orlando launch viewpoints, it should come up from there. But yeah, enjoy your trip. Are the rockets visible from England? I believe I have a thing that shows you where it's visible. I'm pretty sure it's not. Visibility map. Yeah, so pretty much only Florida can see it. I'm trying to get this up. It's quite a low quality image. Let me just try and get this a little bit better. Yep, 46 minutes to go. All right, here we go. That picture should be a lot better. All right, so that's like the visibility map there. So you can take a look at that. See if you can see it. Pretty much, you know, East Coast, USA. And then I think Bermuda, some people, if you're there, may be able to see it. Appreciate the gifts as well, guys. Thank you very much for everyone sending in those roses. Okay. All right, that's all looking good. All right, so yeah, let's also talk a little bit. I don't know what's all this going on. Talk a bit about the actual spacecraft and rocket. Let me get this up. So, this is the spacecraft for today's mission. It's called the Orion spacecraft. Compared to the last crewed lunar mission, which was the Apollo, it is wider, has more volume. The Orion can carry 4 people. As we know, there's 4 crew members, but the Apollo was only 3. And the Orion actually has... Actually, first, let me show you the inside. I can remove that now. The Orion, this is the inside. Very cool, as you can see. But a little fun fact, I guess, about the Orion is that it actually has a toilet inside. And I know that doesn't seem like much, but it's going to be the first spacecraft outside of low Earth orbit to have a toilet. So, you know, it's a pretty big thing. But yeah, it's not much, but it will do. Okay. Yeah, Patrick, appreciate the work right now. I know there's a lot of stuff in the chat. Heading off to take a shower. I'll be right back. All right, all good. Let me know when you get back. Okay. We can also talk about, so we talked about the spacecraft, let's talk about the actual rocket. So, The rocket they will be flying on today is called the SLS, and that's also known as the Space Launch System, SLS. It is the most powerful rocket NASA has ever built, with around 39 meganewtons of total thrust. And most of that thrust at liftoff is going to be coming from, I'm hoping you can see my cursor, the two solid rocket boosters right here. So each rocket booster will provide around 16 meganewtons, so in total 32, out of that 39 in total. So around 80% of the liftoff thrust. And then the rocket also has the RS-25 engines. Very nice, as you can see there. The four SR-25 engines. I don't think it will be on Flight Radar 24. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not, it won't be on Flight Radar 24. Okay. We'll also talk about the launch site, of course, as you guys know. Kennedy Space Center is where this launch is happening. I went here, it was a long time ago, but I have been to Kennedy Space Center. I believe it was maybe 2018 I went there. Can't remember. Somewhere around that sort of time. But yeah, specifically the launch pad it's going to be going from. The launch pad is the LC-39B launch pad. Appreciate the gifts, guys. Thank you very much to everyone sending those gifts. Sorry I can't read out the names right now. It's not letting me see. No, actually I can see. Gethin Saints, Lila, appreciate the gifts. I'm still getting used to this new chat. They've updated like the PC chat for me, but I think that's all right. That's good. Reagan as well. Thank you for the 4 roses. Okay, so yeah, that is the launch pad there, the LC-39B launch pad, and that's a live view of it right there. Yes. 41 minutes to go. Also, I have been seeing people in the chat saying, will this rocket be landing on the moon? And unfortunately not. As you can see, I'll zoom in a bit actually. This is pretty much the graphic here. The rocket won't be landing on the moon. Actually, that's gone off a bit to the side of the screen. I'll zoom out a little bit. It is just a flyby, as you can see in the image. Will it go when the timer ends, or will it go a couple minutes after the timer ends? So this timer is for when the mission will begin, which is 11:24 p.m. UK time. That should be the liftoff time, but of course, if something were to happen, it may get delayed like 10 minutes or 30 minutes, you know, if there's lightning. And I mean, it could get completely scrubbed off for the day and we go again tomorrow. Obviously, that's worst case scenario. But I guess okay, guys, if the launch was, something were to happen and the launch wasn't happening today, I will be back tomorrow. But let's hope it doesn't come to that. But just in case, you know, you have to prepare for these things just like they do. And yeah, I will be streaming again just in case if this doesn't happen tonight. But hopefully it does. Let me get rid of this here now. Okay, so again, we've got under 40 minutes to go now. So as we get closer to this launch, there's a few things you guys are going to want to look out for during the countdown. So you will see this. I will tell you. So I mean, we've already gone past this, but L-60 minutes. So 20 minutes ago was when the launch director would hold a brief. So that has already happened. L-45 minutes, which is just a few minutes ago, the closeout crew will leave the launch pad and get out of the exclusion zone. So that has happened. So now, and then we skip to L minus 16 minutes, which is when the launch director will pull the team for the go or no go poll. So that's quite a big thing there we're going to look out for. At L minus 16 minutes, they will do a poll for go or no go. And then T minus 8 minutes, the crew access arm will retract. We'll also be looking out for that. And then T minus 6 minutes, the Orion spacecraft will go onto internal power. And then we skip to T minus 33 seconds. And of course, T minus 33 seconds, very close to liftoff. Things are getting serious. So at T minus 33 seconds is when the automated launch sequencer will start. Meaning at T minus 33 seconds, it's pretty much on. If anything were to happen before this exact point, the clock would go back to holding at T minus 10 minutes. And if a problem did happen within the T minus 33 seconds, so if there was a problem 33 seconds, between 0 and 33 seconds before, there would be a full scrub for the day, because as stated in launch rules. So yeah, if anything does happen in T minus 33 seconds or below, full scrub for the day. Just to let you guys know that. But let's say there's no issues. T minus 12 seconds is when the ignition of the hydrogen burn-off igniters would happen. So as this happens, I'll tell you guys what's going on. But the hydrogen burn-off igniters, they look a bit like sparklers. They have that sort of sparkler effect. You will see it. And the job for those to do, basically burn off any hydrogen that's expelled during the startup process of those 4 RS-25 engines. The LEDs are flickering, maybe. I'll take a look at that in a minute. And then T minus 6 seconds, ignition will start in those 4 RS-25 engines. And then they will then ramp up to full power over the next few seconds until liftoff. And then, of course, T minus 0 seconds, liftoff. The 2 solid rocket boosters, they will ignite and we will officially have liftoff. And again, that's what we're hoping to see today. Hopefully no issues. Camera just bugged out for a second there. We will be getting a little weather report soon as well. So we'll go into the T plus. So T plus 9 seconds, 9 seconds after liftoff. They will already start clearing the launch tower, and then the rocket will initiate its roll and pitch maneuver. And then 50 seconds after launch, 56 seconds, sorry, after launch, T plus 56 seconds is when the rocket will already reach supersonic speed. Okay, that's fine. T plus 1 minute and 10 seconds, the rocket will reach max Q speed, and that's also known as the maximum aerodynamic pressure. T plus 2 minutes and 9 seconds, the solid rocket boosters will burn out and separate, so that will be cool to see as well. T plus 3 minutes and 18 seconds, the launch escape tower will be jettisoned. Appreciate the gifts, guys. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to everyone hitting that follow button and that subscribe button. And also, we're on 63k likes. Let's see if we can get to 100k likes before 30 minutes, because we got 1.6k people in here. If everyone taps the screen, I think we can do it. T plus 8 minutes and 3 seconds. So we skip all the way from 3 minutes 18 seconds up to 8 minutes and 3 seconds, and that is when for that whole like 5-ish minutes, the crew will ride the core stage all the way up to 8 minutes and 3 seconds, where that's the point when it will separate. And then the next event is at T plus 49 minutes and 49 seconds, which is when the Crew will fire up the second stage for the first time, but only for a few seconds, and that is just to officially put them into an elliptical orbit. So that is your timeline rundown. Obviously, there's other stages as you go through every day, but that's just what we're seeing in today's stream, because probably after that point I'll be going to bed. But yeah, we will see. Actually, let me just go back down to here. Okay, perfect. I will get flight radar up just to see, because someone said there's a WB-57 on here. Oh yeah, look at this. Wait, this is cool. Okay, where could I put the flight radar? I guess we'll track it for a bit. Yeah, that is cool. So we got flight radar 24 up right now. The WB-57. 63-year-old aircraft here. #1 tracked on flight radar 24. 7,680 people tracking it right now. That is pretty cool to see. Registration is November 926 November Alpha. Guys, tell me in the chat, where are you watching from today? Because I uploaded a video. Some of you may have came from that video. Me saying, tonight I'll be live streaming the launch. And I had a lot of comments from people all over the world saying, like, oh, what's the time for Malaysia? What's the time for, you know, just a load of countries? So let me know in the chat where you're watching from, because I think we've got quite an international audience today. And I mean, it is a pretty big event worldwide, so it is to be expected. All right, we got England, Scotland, Germany, Australia, Wales, Ireland, Ghana, Germany, Norway, USA, Jordan, Netherlands, Sweden, Latvia, Japan. There's Malaysia. I think, was you the one that commented? Maybe. I just remember someone saying what was the time in Malaysia. And I was like, wow, a lot of people all over the world watching my videos. Okay. We'll get the live view back up as well. I think that is all looking good. Guys, we are about to hit the 30-minute mark. So guys, actually, there was quite an interesting situation. So an hour ago, it was reported that Artemis II was currently a no-go due to flight termination system issue. But the launch team is still proceeding with the countdown. But now it has been announced that it is a go for Artemis II after the issue was resolved, which is very good news. So I did forget to mention that at the start of the stream. But yeah, about an hour ago, the news was that it was a no-go and that lasted about 15 minutes. And then now we have the news that it is a go after the flight termination system issue was resolved. Hey, Patrick, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Do appreciate it. And also, I want to thank you all for 190k followers. I mean, we were stuck on 189 for so long. And then today, we finally hit 190k. So I do appreciate that. I mean, we've gone above and beyond, nearly at 192k, which is crazy. Yes, 4 crew members are on board today. That is correct. The crew members are Commander Reed Wiseman, Pilot Victor Glover, Mission Specialist Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen. They are your 4 crew members today. Yes, we are now under 30 minutes. 28:55. I'll be back in 20 minutes to watch the launch. Hey, fair enough. Yeah, if you guys like, you don't have to stay. You can, if you want, you can like set a timer for 20 minutes and then you know to come back. If you're bored of waiting, I guess. But feel free to stay. Whatever you want to do. I am just looking to see if we've got any information. Actually, let me go back to that. Oh no, I won't be able to go back to it now. Let me search this up. Okay, this is pretty cool. So, the Artemis II crew took part in a long-standing tradition of playing a game of cards before boarding the Orion spacecraft. I do have a video of this to show you. So take a look at this. So this is the crew playing a game of cards as part of a long-standing tradition. That is pretty funny. We have got 250 people on the YouTube, so I do appreciate everyone watching over there. So it says here, a long-held spaceflight tradition. NASA crews play cards before leaving the crew quarters ahead of launch until the commander loses. That's actually, okay. So again, what you're seeing right now on above was about, I don't know how long ago this video was, but basically this is a tradition where NASA crews play cards before leaving the crew quarters ahead of launch, and they keep going until the commander, who is Reed Wiseman on today's mission, loses. And then it says, it is hoped that by losing, the commander burns off all of his or her bad luck, thereby clearing the mission for only good luck. I mean, fair enough. What a random tradition. Maybe. I think it's good though. That is quite funny. Okay. So 37 minutes ago it was reported the hatch to Artemis II is now secured. Let me just make sure this is live. Yep, it is. We will be switching streams, guys, as we get closer to launch, because there is a better one we can watch. But for now, this is the best one. But around 5 minutes before launch, we can switch to the other one, where you can actually hear the audio. Okay, perfect. Okay. 200k before the rocket takes off. Oh yeah, bro, we're actually on 150k likes. Thank you so much, everyone. I completely forgot about that. I'm guessing we smashed it then. I said, can we get 100k before 30 minutes? Thank you very much, everyone. I think, yeah, we'll probably get 200k before launch. If we can do 100k in like 5 minutes. Is that working? Yes. I just got a reminder just for the launch. I was wondering what that was. What's my local airport? My local airport actually closed down in like 2014, which is great. Yeah. So I don't really have one now. If I want to go plane spotting, I have to go like an hour and a half to Gatwick or 2 hours to Heathrow. Yeah, it was called, yeah, Manston Airport. W Streamer A. Appreciate it. Did Flight Radar 24 not do a Concorde flight this year? I know. I was waiting for it. I was. Do you know what? Yesterday, I nearly made a video in preparation for it to happen, and I'm glad I didn't. Because as soon as the flight went up, I wanted to post the video, but luckily I didn't record it or edit it, because if I did, that would have been so annoying. Because yeah, if you guys didn't know, last year on April Fool's Day, Flight Radar 24 did a thing where they made it look like there was a Concorde flying on the app. And a lot of people thought they were going to do it again this year, but they didn't. They didn't do anything. Maybe they're planning something for the rocket launch. Maybe they're going to put like a icon of the rocket on there. I don't know. That would be pretty funny. If I've just called that in, I'm going to have to like go back in the stream and get a video of me saying that. Yeah, we do have Flight Radar 24 open, as you can see. We got the WB-57 active right now. This is what that looks like, by the way. Hey, 200k likes. Thank you guys so much. What is the what? Oh, so, someone said, "What is the WB-57 doing?" So this aircraft is pretty much used for like atmospheric stuff. Wait, this should be flying at around 60,000 feet, right? Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it's flying at 45,000 feet right now. So it's going to be monitoring things up in the atmosphere, collecting data for the rocket launch. Let me just go on here to get some more information. Yeah, so the aircraft flight altitudes exceeding 60,000 feet, carrying up to 8,800 pounds of sensors to map ground monitor rocket launches and collect data on spaceborne and atmospheric phenomena. Yeah, it's a pretty cool aircraft. Yes, and you also have some of the NASA helicopters over here. The H135s. I know there's a few Airbus employees over in Kennedy Space Center. They put some stuff out on their story on TikTok. If you go onto Airbus's story, you will see those. Just under 20 minutes to go, guys. It is getting real. It's touch and go, apparently, if this rocket goes. I mean, yeah, pretty much anything could happen. Hopefully, nothing goes wrong. But again, as I say, if anything were to happen at so before T minus 33 seconds, the clock will go back to holding at the T minus 10 minute mark. But if anything were to happen below T minus 33 seconds, there would be a full scrub for the day, with no further reset as stated in launch rules. Hold on. Okay, so guys, we have just received a statement from Kennedy Space Center. The statement says, engineers investigated a sensor on the launch abort system's altitude control motor controller battery that showed a higher temperature than would be expected. It is believed to be an instrumentation issue and will not affect today's launch. So, interesting there. We also have, yes, that's the same statement. But yeah, I'll read that again, guys. So, engineers investigated a sensor on the launch abort system's attitude control motor controller battery that showed a higher temperature than would be expected. It's believed to be an instrumentation issue and will not affect today's launch. That was a statement from Kennedy Space Center official account 4 minutes ago. So far so good. There has been, the last 30 minutes, there's been a few issues that come up, but then luckily it turns out that it won't affect the launch or it gets resolved. You know, which is stuff that happens a lot. But again, guys, as I say, if anything were to happen and this launch was to not go ahead today, and we'd have to wait till tomorrow, then I will be back live tomorrow. So just in case, hopefully we do get that launch tonight, but just to be prepared and for you guys to know, I will be live again tomorrow if anything were to happen today, but hopefully not. Steamy, please name an aircraft for an edit. Let's go with the Airbus A340. Someone said, are we sure this isn't an April Fool's joke? Nearly 15 minutes to go. Has Flight Radar 24 done anything for April Fools today? Not yet. But I called it in earlier. I said that instead of doing the Concorde thing like they did last year, maybe they're going to put the rocket on the Flight Radar map. Because if you didn't know, so obviously April Fool's Day today. Last year on April Fool's Day, Flight Radar 24 made it look like there were Concordes flying on the map. And then earlier in the stream I said maybe they aren't doing anything until tonight when the rocket launches, and then they're going to make it look like the rocket's on the map. I don't know. We'll see. You got tricked by the British Airways Concorde. I was hoping they would do it again because I was going to make a video on it. Yes, we are now under 15 minutes. So... Appreciate all the new followers as well, guys. Thank you very much. And thank you for the gifts to those who have sent gifts. Nearly at 300k likes, guys. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. So yeah, guys, we were just at the minus 16 minutes mark. So the poll for the go, no-go poll by the launch director. So if you didn't know, At minus 16 minutes, the launch director pulls the team for the go, no-go poll. So that would have just happened. I'm not getting any information on that yet. But I will check if anything is happening on here. 5:57 p.m. the closeout crew has left the launch pad. The spacecraft is now fully configured and responsibility shifts to the launch control team for the final countdown. It is getting pretty exciting now. Still just checking for a statement here. Four astronauts inform the terminal count underway. They are targeting 6:24 p.m. launch window as scheduled. Possibly go no go poll has been completed. 12 minutes 30 seconds to go. So guys, the next event that we're going to be seeing is at T-minus 8 minutes. So at T-minus 8 minutes, we will be seeing the crew access arm being retracted. That is the next event coming up in a few minutes. We will be switching streams as well in we'll maybe do it 7 minutes, just so we can listen into the audio. Yes, guys, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that follow or subscribe button, whichever stream you are in. We got 300k likes on the TikTok, so I do appreciate everyone hitting that, or just tapping that screen even. Check Flight Radar 24 sent you a DM on Discord. Is it the WB57? Yeah, WB57 on Flight Radar 24. We have been tracking that. It's now got 11,000 people tracking it. I won't put it up on the screen just so we can continue getting that live shot. But if you guys go onto Flight Radar 24, you can see the NASA aircraft active there. It's at 45,000 feet, the registration, November 926, November Alpha. 63-year-old aircraft, 1963. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Okay, I do have a statement here. So teams are troubleshooting an issue with a launch abort system battery on the vehicle being outside the acceptable range. If unresolved, this could trigger an abort criteria closer to launch. But for now, the range remains green and the timeline is progressing towards Artemis II. So let's hope that that will be all good. But again, that is a new statement coming right now. Teams are troubleshooting an issue with a LAS, also known as Launch Abort System battery, on the vehicle being outside the acceptable range. If unresolved, could trigger an abort criteria closer to launch. But for now, the range remains green and the timeline is progressing towards Artemis II. Okay, so we will continue to get more information on that as we get closer to launch. Okay.
Look at the number of samples. could I get a repeat on the
Okay. I'll keep this audio on for you guys.
affected LCC, please?
Yes, ma'am. That's going to be O-CT-004.
Tell me if it's too loud, too quiet.
Thank you.
Just going to be in the background. All right, we have some audio now, which is good. Appreciate the gifts as well, guys. Thank you very much. Audio is fine. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you'll be hearing a few transmissions coming through.
Yeah, us taking a look at the data right here, looks like that was a
So-
single sample.
Yeah, copy that. RTS does report that they also lost lock for about 5 seconds.
Okay, I've just
I would like to
realised,
allocate you a they also lost lock with the vehicle for any
The
extended
T
lock
minus 10, it's being held at T minus 10, so there's issues. Okay, so that is breaking news, guys. The countdown timer, so now this countdown timer is wrong,
We would have had to lose it
as
for
we are now being held at T minus 10 minutes. There are current issues. We're going to get some information
Yes,
now.
sir, that's correct. It is
You
an
can hear the
extended lock.
transmissions.
Yeah, so
Guys, I'm going to do a
perspective,
switch of the
allowance
stream now
is
so you guys
effectively
can
up
see
to
what's going on
30
over on
seconds,
this
up to 3 samples based
one
on
as well.
1/10 hertz.
I
This is
think
not
I
an LCC
need
violation.
to go...
Yes, sir. I would agree with that at this point.
This
Copy
shot
that.
here.
let me
With
mute that
KUS
as
on
well.
232, I don't think they have 212 access. We're trying to verify.
Bear
that.
with me for just a second.
But it sounds like they have a loss of lock as well.
All right, there we go.
Seconds. Okay. And I guess for both KUS and CUSE, do we have lock now?
That's affirmed. We do have lock for COSE.
Okay.
Yeah, so from the integration console perspective, we did have a temporary loss there.
So as you
in
can
the
see, guys,
allowable
T minus
per
10 minutes we're
requirement.
being held
There
up.
we go.
I'm going to close this.
Houston flight, we have lock and we have good telemetry here in GSE.
Let me see if the
Yeah,
official
just
account
reported today
posted
with lock
anything.
now. So with all of that, OSC, then are we going to go configuration per your LCC?
Yes, sir. Recommendation would be go.
LPE, you concur with that? Yes, sir. LPE concurs go. And launch director?
Yes, sir. Launch director concurs go.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and just verify everybody has everything else complete, launch director, and if we do, we'll be ready to pick up the poll at that time, unless there's something else that you're aware of.
No, sir. Let's verify all our work is complete, and I would like one last check of our constraints list.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, guys, if you just joined the stream, you can see
that is affirmed, sir.
the countdown is being held at T minus 10 minutes, which means there is currently an issue. But for some reason...
Okay, so OTC, you're complete with all of your work?
That's affirmed.
All right, copy that. STC
STC is complete.
and GTC? GTC.
I'm just trying to get an official statement.
Excellent. All right, and LPE, just want to verify we have no open constraints at this time. No open constraints. We have a clear board, sir.
Okay, so here we go. Yeah, we have 1 minute ago.
And launch director with that.
Terminal count not started as NASA faces a little bit more work to do. So the terminal count has been...
All right, sir. I am go for the poll.
That's...
All right.
Oh, sorry, the terminal count hasn't been started as NASA faces a little bit more work to do. In a transmission, they discuss a transponder anomaly.
OTC,
GTC is go.
STC,
STC is go.
GTC.
This is a planned hold at T minus 10 minutes. It has been extended.
TOs go. Safety
It's
console.
important to note this is not a scrub at this point.
LPE.
They have a 2-hour launch window to make sure everything is fine, so there is still plenty of time.
Houston flight is go.
So again, guys, breaking news. We are being held at T minus 10 minutes for an extended period of time with a transponder anomaly
Launch director,
as the
NTD,
reported
our
issue
launch team
right
is
now.
ready to proceed at this time.
All right, NTD, I copy all. At this time, I'll perform my poll. Attention all
Planning to be up for
detectives
2
and
hours.
launch
If I have to be up for
director
2
final
hours,
poll
I will be
for
up for 2
launch.
hours.
Verify no constraints.
So, yeah.
and Go for launch. EGS, Program Chief Engineer.
Artemis Chief Engineers are go.
You can see these live shots here.
Copy, thank you. Aegis, Chief Safety Officer.
The Artemis CSOs are go.
Copy, thank you. Range weather.
Launch weather
413k likes. Do appreciate it, everyone. Thank you very much.
Artemis, MMT chair.
MMTs go.
Thank you, John.
We have pretty much 10k viewers right now. So guys, tell me in the chat, where are you from? Tell me in the chat where you're watching from. Which country? We've got 10,000 people in here. So
This is Christina. We are going
let's get it.
This is Jeremy.
We got England, Germany, Scotland, USA, Canada, Poland, Norway.
I copy that. Read Victor, Christina. and
Wales,
Jeremy.
Netherlands,
On this historic mission,
Estonia,
you take with you the heart of this Artemis
Brazil,
team, the daring spirit of the American people, and our
Poland
partners
again,
across the globe,
Japan,
and the hopes and dreams of a new generation.
Argentina,
Good luck.
Ireland,
Godspeed, Artemis II.
Wales.
Let's go.
You just heard that there.
And into the launch director.
Go ahead, Launch Director.
Yes, sir. You have a go to proceed with countdown.
All right, this is looking good, guys. They just said
CDR, NTD.
proceed with countdown.
Gear risers and an
Everyone,
short purge per your EPROC 10.1.1.
as you just heard there, some pretty good news.
Copy. CVSC,
Godspeed,
NTD.
Artemis 2, let's go. That was the thing we just heard. So Artemis 2 is now a go.
Well, there you heard it.
RSR, NTD.
RSR.
They're getting ready to start terminal countdown.
This is very good news.
Currently at T-minus 10 minutes.
NASA, Artemis 2 is go for launch, full send.
Once we wrap up,
So, breaking news. We are now back to a go.
we're going to start that clock.
Very exciting stuff now. Everyone's W's in the chat there. W's in the chat for that. The countdown is on. Obviously, still holding at T-minus 10 minutes, but still. We are back to...
You heard an issue, worked in real time with telemetry lock on the Orion.
Okay, that's good.
It was
Boeing Space
transitory.
just
It was very
put out a
short.
tweet.
They checked
We
the
are,
data.
yeah, we are go for the Artemis 2 mission launch. 7 seconds ago by Boeing
This is with the
Space.
S-band transmitter on the Orion.
Launch director, Artemis 2 is go for launch. Godspeed.
And cleared it. All with the world watching. Impressive work by the launch team,
We'll see if we can get another official statement up.
which starts in just a few minutes at 6:24 p.m. Eastern Time and goes until 8:24 p.m. Eastern Time.
And ECL NTD will be waiting for your verification on the short purge.
500k likes, thank you guys.
And for all personnel, once we get
Everyone tap that screen.
verification, we'll verify that we are clear to go. And
Also, yeah, the countdown
count.
has been held at T-minus 10 minutes. I will see if I can get a live countdown that's being held.
ECL time estimate.
About a minute.
Copy.
So we're going into the launch window, but not by much, it looks like. Just wrapping up some final work.
Okay, what I'm going to try and do...
And once that's completed, you'll hear NASA Test Director Jeff Spaulding ask for the ground launch sequencer operator to go ahead and start the clock. The ground launch sequencer is an
All right, if I get this
application
back up.
software. It runs on top of the launch control system in the firing room. Acts like a conductor of an orchestra, executing
Just bear with me
hundreds of
for a second
commands
here.
and precise order and timing. It's all autonomous.
There we go. So we have got a countdown here we can use.
All right, copy that,
let me
and we're
do that.
verifying our constraints.
So that should be a little bit of a better view.
All right, and we're clear from cutouts. And with that, we're going to resume the clock momentarily.
Oh, why did it just move?
And CGLS, you can resume the
Okay,
clock
it wasn't
on
that
your
bad.
GLS copies. 3.
All right, there we go. So guys, look, you just saw the countdown change there. We are now at T-minus 26
T-minus 10
minutes.
and counting.
They have removed the countdown. Why do they keep moving it?
And that begins terminal count. Our new T0 is 6.
Oh, okay, hold on. No, so they all right. So that countdown was a glitch, I think.
6:35 p.m. Eastern Time.
You can see it now on the top of your screen, guys. So don't worry about this one. We're gonna remove this one. So now you've got a bet. There we go. Okay, perfect.
From now on, you're going to
All right, you can now see the countdown
if everything goes nominally,
by Kennedy Space
NASA
Center.
Test Director Jeff Spaulding, who's
Terminal count has resumed.
managing the launch team,
Go no go poll was passed, and the launch team is now ready to go. Launch director
has the ability to stop and restart the countdown.
completed the poll. Each gave an affirmative go when called on.
A lot of people ask about whether
Full
there's a launch
send,
button. There
go
certainly
for
is not.
humanity. That's what some people were saying.
22.
We do still have that WB-57 active on Flight Radar 24.
Affirm.
How many people tracking it now?
Confirmation
23,000.
of the exact T0, 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. Again, our T0 is 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. But as I was saying, there's no launch button. This is autonomous.
All right, so yeah, we have now
Stops you from launching, and that button allows the GLS
T-minus
operator to pause the
8
countdown
minutes,
outside
30
terminal
seconds
count
about.
and during terminal count and submit a hold to the next holding point. So the clock won't stop right away. If there's an issue, we'll go to the next stable holding point.
All right.
This is how GLS
I'll also get rid of
configures
this
the
that says
rocket and ground
countdown because it's
systems
not there
to
anymore.
a stable point where they can stop the countdown if that's needed. But right now, we are counting down. Our next big milestone, looking to retract the crew access arm.
GLS is go for crew access arm retract.
Oh, so look, the retract's happening, guys.
There you see the crew
The crew access
access
arm
moving
is
away.
being retracted, which does happen at T-minus 8 minutes.
That's the path that the astronauts took to ingress into the rocket. Until this point, that was their way off the pad if they needed to evacuate. But now with that arm retracting, the backup transitions to a launch abort system.
Okay.
And they'll begin arming that shortly.
I am just, this stream's a little bit behind, so I'm getting a new one up real quick.
The launch abort system is the tower at the top, and that's what would pull
There we go.
Orion and its crew off the top of the rocket
Okay, perfect.
in case of an emergency,
That one
whether
is
it's on the ground or in flight.
only a few seconds
This is
ahead, but
critical
still that
safety hardware
matters.
that protects the lives of the astronauts.
Okay, so guys, the next event is at T-minus 6 minutes, which is when the
Starting at
Orion
T-minus 6
spacecraft will go
minutes,
into
The GLS will start
or onto
bringing that
internal
and
power.
other high energy systems online, starting with core stage pressurization.
Make sure you do hit that follow button, guys.
Weather is 90% go. The range is go. All systems are go.
And T-minus 6 minutes.
GLS is go for core stage tank pressurization.
That means the replenish valve for the liquid hydrogen tank has now closed, and that tank is beginning to pressurize to flight levels because that hydrogen is naturally boiling inside the tank
Okay.
With the liquid oxygen tank
So
a little
now,
later in the count.
our next event is at T-minus
Now the team is
33
waiting for
seconds, which is
verification that if
probably...
needed, the Artemis II crew could use the launch
it is
abort
quite a big
system
one.
to pull Orion
So
safely
at
off the top of
T-minus
the rocket
33
in
seconds,
an
the
emergency.
automated launch sequencer will
Let's
start.
listen in for that call.
And at that point, it's pretty much on.
verifies last
If anything were to happen before that,
And CD
the clock would go back to holding at T-minus 10 minutes again. If a problem did happen
That's
within the
great news, and you
T-minus
heard the
33
MTD
seconds,
verify that with the
a
commander
full scrub for the day
of the
would
mission.
happen with no further reset as
let's go
stated
for
in
FTSR.
launch rules.
Now work is being done to arm the flight termination system. This is so the range safety can send a flight termination command.
Let's hope
if the
nothing goes
rocket
wrong,
flies too far
yes.
off track.
Also, guys, I am live on YouTube. I
There's a
know the
brief built-in
TikTok
delay,
chat's
so the launch abort
glitching
system
out a
has
little bit.
time to pull
If
the
you did want to
astronauts
hop
safely.
over to the
High
YouTube
flow bleed
stream,
check.
it's the link in my bio.
All right, the high flow bleed check. That's so the cryo team gets verification that the RS-25 engines, all 4 of them, are in the proper temperature range for launch.
What's the top speed they're projected to hit? I think it's around 25,000 miles per hour. Which is the that'll be the
Go for
re-entry
core stage
speed.
APU start.
Core stage APUs start. Those are auxiliary power units. High-speed turbines, which provide pressure to hydraulic pumps that steer the RS-25 engines. We're going to see a gimbal test a little later at T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is what allows that to happen.
Yeah, the cruise peak re-entry speed will be slightly
Coming up in
over
about 20
25,000
seconds, we're
miles per
listening
hour.
for go for purge sequence 4. That's a helium purge of the 4 core
Here
stage
from the
engines,
TikTok, welcome
core
over.
stage engines downstream of the propeller
Guys, let's see if
valve.
we can get to
This gets
a
all the air
million
and
likes. That would be
moisture out of
crazy.
there.
The likes are going up so fast.
GLS is go for purge sequence 4.
Moved
Moving
over
through
from
the
TikTok.
milestones. All is looking
While you're
good.
over here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Alright guys,
In just a few
T-minus,
seconds, we're gonna get
just
the
under
thrust
3
vector
minutes.
Control actuator test. This is a gimbling of the engines.
Is it on Flight Radar 24? No.
There are the 4
Unless Flight Radar 24 does an
RS-25s,
April Fool's joke.
3 of them.
Which is
Shuttle
what I
Heritage,
predicted, but probably
one of
not.
them built from shuttle parts.
Yes, make sure to like the
There you
stream
see
as
the
well
movie.
if you're on the YouTube. That's helped me out a lot. Oh my god, 1 million likes, guys, on the... Actually, 1.1 million likes on the TikTok. Thank you
Now
very
we're gonna
much,
start
everyone.
Moving the power from both the upper stage and the lower stage of the rocket to internal, taking ground power away and now going to battery power.
T-minus
GLS is go
2
for upper
minutes.
stage to internal power.
T-minus 2 minutes. Well, 1 minute
Powers removed
55
from the
now.
rocket's upper stage. The ICPS, and it's been switched to battery. Same milestone for the lower
The TikTok
core stage
chat was
coming up
cooked.
at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Oh, I didn't really pay
Right now,
attention to
The
this.
4-person Artemis II crew is 200.
Again, guys, at T-minus 33 seconds, the automated launch sequencer will start.
Fly by it in 6 days.
We are at T-minus 1 minute 30.
GLS is go for core stage to internal
This is very
All
exciting.
right, there's the rocket's core stage, which houses 3 flight computers, is now on its own power.
Number one
There's
track
no more
flight on
hold
Flight
time
Radar
because there's no
24
more
is currently
margin on these batteries. So we'd have to
33,760
recycle back to T-minus 10 to recharge
people
if we had a hold.
tracking the WB-57 just south of the launch
minute.
pad.
Right now, the rocket does not know what the T0 is, but coming up at T-minus 33 seconds, control shifts from the ground launch sequencer.
Yep, you
to
can
the
hear them
rocket's
talking about the
onboard
T-minus 33
autonomous
seconds.
launch
So
sequencer,
guys, we
or
are now
ALS.
T-minus
The rocket will count
45
itself
seconds.
down. But
Again,
are
the
any
next
holes
event is at
that can come
T-minus
to the ground?
33 seconds when the
Now, shortly after
automated
liftoff,
launch
Houston will
sequencer
take
will
control
start.
of the rocket, and my
We are now
colleague
less
Larry
than a
Jordan
minute,
will take over commentary.
and there we go. T-minus
GLS go
33
for
seconds
Great
reached.
call out.
The
rocket
next
is on
event,
its own.
T-minus 12
Four brave
seconds,
explorers ready to
is when
ride
the
most
ignition of
powerful rocket
hydrogen burn-off igniters will happen. And you'll see
NASA
the
has
like
ever
sparkler. They
launched.
look like sparklers a bit. You'll see at the bottom of the rocket at
Sound
T-minus
suppression
12
water is flowing.
seconds.
And here we go. 10, 9,
9, 8, 7, 6,
25
5,
engines lit.
4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Booster ignition.
A
And
liftoff.
liftoff. The crew of Artemis
And
2
the
now
camera's gone
bound
mad.
for the moon.
Wow,
Humanity's
look at
next
that.
great voyage
Incredible.
begins.
Good roll pitch.
Roger.
All right, so as you just heard there, they carried out the roll and pitch maneuver.
On the Artemis II mission around the moon.
Look at that. So we actually have liftoff. Luckily, it actually happens.
On time, passing 30 seconds into the flights.
Next event is at T plus 56 seconds where the rocket will reach supersonic speed.
Performance of the warhead engine.
Again,
Space
T
launch
plus
system core
56
stage.
seconds, the rocket will
Integrity,
reach
3
supersonic
miles
speed.
in altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
Yeah, apologies for the camera issue there. Obviously, that's out of my control, but yeah, we had a few black screens. Oh, what the hell is that? We just had a featured flight alert. NASA's WB-57 is awaiting launch of Artemis II. I mean, they've put that out late.
Mission elapsed time, passing 1 minute, approaching max Q.
Yep, so next event is, so they are now at supersonic speed. The next event is T plus 1 minute 10 seconds, which is around now. And that's when the rocket will reach its max Q, also known as maximum aerodynamic pressure.
Approaching 90 seconds into the Artemis II mission. Integrity is
Next
14
event is
miles
at
altitude,
T
8 miles
plus
downrange,
2 minutes and 9 seconds,
600
where the
miles
solid rocket boosters will burn out and separate. So guys, do look out for that. Those solid rocket boosters.
per 1 minute 50 seconds of mission elapsed time. Standing by.
So
for
we're at
engine
1
throttle
minute
down to
52
85%,
seconds right now.
Ahead of solid rocket booster separation expected at the 2 minute 9 second mark.
Yep, you can hear what I just said.
We see
Oh.
throttle down.
Some spectators.
Confirmed separation. Main engines
I mean,
throttling up.
did they
guidance
really have to show
approach.
the spectators? We wanted to see the... Never mind. But that is a pretty cool shot right there.
Integrity.
Look at that.
Converged. Performance nominal. Upper stage.
We are watching history. Yes, we are. So the next event is at T plus 3 minutes and 18 seconds, which is when the launch escape tower will be jettisoned. But yeah, look at that shot right there, guys. Solid rocket
45
boosters
seconds of
have
mission elapsed time into the Artemis II mission.
separated,
Integrity and
and the
upper
crew are
stage
now
for
riding
state
with
ahead
the
of
core
service
stage.
module fairing separation.
Again, the next event is at T plus 3 minutes and 18 seconds when the launch escape tower will be jettisoned.
Now passing 5,000 miles per hour.
As you heard there, 5,000 miles per hour. And look at that. Yes. Imagine being in that rocket, unbelievable. Yeah.
Standing by for launch abort system jettison.
There you go.
Houston Integrity, good last jettison, great view.
Launch escape tower now being jettisoned.
Eco 8+02.
Wow, look at that. So next event is at T plus 8 minutes and 3 seconds. So we've got a long wait for the next event, guys. But if you do want to stick around, that's actually when the core stage will separate. So the next event in about 5 minutes.
3 minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis II. Wiseman, Glover,
So at
Cook,
T
and
plus
Hansen
8
crossed
minutes
the
and 3
boundary of space
seconds,
with good
the
time
crew,
checks. GPS
from now
signals
till then, the
acquired
crew
after
will
last
ride the
jettison,
core
now
stage
working on
all the way up
internal
until the
checks to
8 minute
verify
3
accuracy.
second mark,
Flight
where
dynamics
the core
officer
stage
analyzed
will
the
then
time of main engine
be
cutoff, confirmed at
separated.
8 minutes 2 seconds, time of MECO.
Luckily, we didn't have to do another stream tomorrow. Yes, that is true. I wouldn't have minded though, to be honest. There we go. We have a timer now. So T plus 4 minutes and 40 seconds right now. I was waiting for them to put that up, because I don't have actually any.
GPS processing.
147,000 people tracking the WB-57 right now.
Beautiful moonrise. We're headed right at it.
So that WB-57 is now heading south a little bit more. It looks like it's probably going to be
into the flight. Commander Reed Wiseman confirms he has visuals of
going
his
back
destination.
to
GPS guidance, navigation, and control software finishes
the
internal checks and sends to navigation
landing
channels.
facility soon.
Integrity 3 engine press.
Someone said
3 engine press.
red alerts are happening. Oh yeah, wow.
Now passing 5 minutes 20 seconds.
So actually, guys, while this is happening right now, Tel Aviv is currently under attack. Missile launches have been detected in Tel Aviv. Again, I haven't really been doing those streams anymore after
75 miles in altitude, 330 miles
some of you know.
range, approaching 10,000.
But the Home Front Command issued the early warning that missile launches have been detected in Tel Aviv, Israel. Iranian missiles on the way there right now. So, very interesting. Okay, so we are now T plus 6 minutes and 5 seconds. Again, the next event is at T plus 8 minutes and 3 seconds when the core stage will separate.
Good trajectory and engine performance.
Definition of
Booster
multitasking.
officer will soon report the shutdown
More
plan
flights
to
and
Flight
lives,
Director Judge
maybe.
Friedling expected at
We
the
have an
7-minute
animation
mark.
now. Not a very
Integrity,
good one.
78 miles in altitude, 460 miles downrange.
Integrity expect nominal shutdown.
Integrity copies nominal shutdown.
Wow.
6 minutes 40 seconds of mission elapsed time. Shutdown plan is as expected. Again, the time of MECO was confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds into the flight.
All right, coming up on T plus 7 minutes right now.
Seven minutes of mission elapsed time. Throttling down as we approach the abort once around option. Milestone at the 7-minute 30-second mark. Now 84 miles in altitude, 650 miles down.
Yeah, we got 120,000 people tracking that WB-57 still, including me. I've got it on my other monitor.
Integrity AOA open.
So guys, you're going to want to stick around for the next minute or so. Well, under a minute now. The core stage will be separating.
The window is now open for an abort once around option that would target splashdown in the Pacific Ocean. Still following nominal ascent at this time.
Coming up on the core stage separation in about
10
5
seconds remaining until the main engine cutoff of the Space Launch System core stage. Standing by for confirmation of MECO and core stage separation.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Do we have separation of the core stage? Oh, wow.
Integrity and nominal MECO core stage separated.
Core stage has been separated. That was a good view right there.
We see the same on board, Stan.
And you can see it zooming in now to that second
8 minutes,
stage.
40 seconds into the flight, we have a nominal main engine cutoff heading in the right trajectory on the way to swing around the moon. Core stage has separated, done its job. The Space Launch System upper stage, the Inner Rim Cryogenic Propulsion Stage, or ICPS, still attached to the Orion spacecraft. Nine minutes of mission elapsed time. Integrity
So the
crew
next
of
event is
Reed
actually
Wiseman, Victor
all the
Lover,
way
Christina
in
Cook, and
at
Jeremy
49
Hansen
minutes
down
and
in orbit around the
49
Earth
seconds.
at the beginning of their journey to the moon.
Which is when they fire up the second stage for the first time, only for a few seconds to officially put them into an elliptical orbit.
Integrity Houston, looking ahead to PRM numbers so far per the pad.
So you can see there we got some information.
Numbers for the pad.
129 miles from Earth.
Now reminding the crew
242,600 miles to the
time
moon.
of ignition is as expected prior to booster ignition. That time being 49 minutes 50 seconds of mission elapsed time.
Yep, that's so 39 minutes till that. I don't know if I'll be live around that time. But the main stream, the main part of the stream, are they landing on the moon today or not? Then they won't be landing on the moon. They're doing a flyby. So yeah, the rocket will not be landing on the moon. It is just a flyby.
Integrity, good. Neds deploy.
Copy that, Stan. Good, Neds.
And Integrity Houston for PWD setup. Just a reminder, halfway open on the secondary.
If you haven't already, make sure to hit that follow or subscribe button. Do appreciate it. We're actually on 194.6k. Crazy. And also 1.5 million likes on the TikTok.
Overhearing the conversation between Capcom Stan Love and Commander Reed
Patrick,
Wiseman.
welcome back to
Already
the
passing
stream.
some milestones. We have a good nozzle extension deployment system. That is confirmed.
Nearly 200 likes actually on the YouTube. So guys, we have 200 viewers on the YouTube, but only 191. I say only, I mean it's a lot of likes, but that means there's at least 7 people on the YouTube stream who haven't hit that like button. So if you are one of them, make sure to hit that like button. We want to get to 200 likes.
Now, not
so we're only
as
7
needed.
away.
They're going to raise those visors.
Would be appreciated. Just a little click of the button.
In
That's all it is.
Mission, they will begin to egress or get out of the suits to begin some of their initial tasks of activating.
Hey, there we go. Thank you guys for 200
the
likes on the YouTube. And also appreciate the 1.5 million likes on TikTok. I don't think I've ever gone above a million. No, I have once or twice. But 1.5 million, insane.
That's what the crew is going to
that
be
is
working
crazy.
towards. Commander Reed Wiseman, pilot Victor Glover will focus on preparing for that milestone. In the meantime, mission specialist Christina Cook and Jeremy Hansen.
Amazing stream, thank you.
We'll start some of the activation of environmental control light support systems. You may hear.
Do you think it will be a success? Hopefully.
Over the Orion to Earth communication network.
Houston, C3 aux power back in auto.
Copy C3 aux, and we're 2 minutes to maneuver.
Minutes and 30 seconds of mission elapsed time. We're going to continue to follow.
Someone said, how long has Artemis II been planned for?
Around the moon to verify the systems that will take us to its
around 13 years.
Artemis II is underway. Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen begin their journey to the moon. Still milestones.
The mission that became Artemis II traces back to 2013, when it was first proposed as Exploration Mission 2.
To get us around the moon. We'll keep
so in 2013, the mission was first conceived as EM2, And then
But
in
for now, we're gonna send
2017,
it back to
NASA
you,
reorganizes
Megan
lunar
and
plans and
Nicole at the
formally
Kennedy Space
reshapes
Center.
it to
You'll
today's
be jealous to
Artemis
hear how the
lunar
launch
flyby
experience
mission.
was over on the Space
2022,
Coast.
Artemis 1 successfully
Gary,
flies the
people
Orion
are just joining
spacecraft
us. Welcome back
uncrewed.
to the Space Coast, where
And
we
then
just saw Artemis
2026,
2
Artemis 2
liftoff
launches astronauts
14
around the
minutes
moon.
ago, and wow, what an
So yeah,
amazing
big
launch,
history,
and an
13 years in the
emotional one,
making.
too, as soon as the rocket lifted off.
All right, well,
Nicole,
guys.
you had tears in your eyes, I had tears in my eyes, and we had all these people around us cheering. It was amazing.
Yeah, the energy was wonderful. I mean, it was a beautiful launch.
Gonna
you know, we've got 4 friends and family.
End the stream for now. I do appreciate everyone who joined today. It was a big success, this stream, so I do appreciate it. And thank you to all the new followers, all the new subscribers, everyone who hit that like button or tap that screen. Anyone who sent gifts, I do appreciate it. But yeah, that is it for today. Guys, if you're on the YouTube, I actually uploaded a few new videos recently from my vlogs in Southeast Asia. Make sure to give those a watch if you are interested. But with that being said, I am done for the night. We will maybe be streaming the splashdown, but the only thing is I do go away on April 11th. So I don't know if it's the night before that, but if I can, I will. So that's probably my next stream with this mission, the splashdown. Maybe I'll do that, which will be in about, I think, 10 days. But it may overlap with my trip, so hopefully not. But if it does, unfortunately, I'm sure there'll be somewhere else for you to watch that. But yeah, thank you guys again. I do appreciate it. It's been a great stream. And I hope you guys enjoyed the launch. And yeah, it was very cool to witness some history today. And I hope you guys did enjoy it. But yeah, make sure to hit that follow or subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. So thank you, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.